Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we help you understand the stories buried in company filings. And this time, we've got OMNIQ Corp, a company that has been making some interesting moves. Let's see what their latest report reveals about their journey. This filing pops up on the 17th of February 2026, and it is a current report telling us about something new that just happened. We need to figure out what that something is and what it means for the company and its investors. So this is a Form 8K, which is like a special announcement letting everyone know about significant events that aren't part of the usual quarterly or annual reports. Think of it as a headline news alert from the company to the public. Our focus today is on OMNIQ Corp, an interesting company in the tech space. They are incorporated in Delaware, and this form tells us their main business address is in Murray, Utah. So what is the big news? This section tells us that on the 17th of February, the company released a press statement. This is how they usually share important news to make sure everyone gets the same information at the same time. Regulation FD is all about fair disclosure. The really juicy stuff is in this press release if we were to look at it. We would find the details of what OMNIQ Corp wants us to know right now. The fact that they're putting it in an 8K means it is considered important enough for immediate public notification. The date of this report is the 17th of February 2026. This is when the event happened and when the company is officially telling us about it. This part lists the extra documents attached to this report. The most important one here is Exhibit 99.1, which is the actual press release we just talked about. It is basically the full story behind this 8K filing. Now, let's try to read between the lines here. This report doesn't contain extensive financial tables like you might see in a quarterly or annual filing. Instead, it is focused on a specific event. OMNIQ Corp is signaling something important happened on the 17th of February that they've detailed in a press release. What does this tell us about OMNIQ Corp? At this moment in time, they are a publicly traded company trading under the ticker symbol OMQs on the OTC market. This typically means they are not on one of the major stock exchanges like the NYSE or NASDAQ, but they are still subject to reporting requirements. The company structure as a Delaware corporation with a principal executive office in Utah is standard, but doesn't give us many clues about their operational strategy on its own. The inclusion of a press release as the primary disclosure suggests a potentially pivotal development, perhaps a new partnership, a significant product announcement, a change in leadership, or a major business update, since this is an 8. It is about a specific event, not a broad financial update like a 10Q or 10K. In this context, the story we're deciphering isn't about revenue growth or profit margins. Today, it is about understanding the significance of whatever was announced in that press release. Let's think about what kind of things would prompt an 8K announcement. A merger or acquisition is a big one. A change in the company's directors or principal officers is another, or maybe a bankruptcy or restructuring. If it is a new product that is revolutionary or a significant strategic shift that could impact their market position, these would all be reported. We can infer that whatever is in the press release is likely forward looking or has a substantial immediate impact on the company's business operations or financial standing without a physical copy of the press release. We are limited to the fact that one was issued. However, the fact that they are registered on the OTC market might suggest they are a smaller or perhaps growing company where such announcements could have a more pronounced effect on their stock price and investor sentiment. Compared to giants on the NYSE, a significant announcement for OMNIQ Corp could easily move the needle. Looking at the lack of financial data, here we have to assume the core of this filing is the press release content itself. This means if you want to know the real story, you would absolutely need to read Exhibit 99.1. So what is our take on OMNIQ Corp based on this filing? It is a company that is actively communicating with the market about significant events. When a company files an 8, it is a signal to pay attention. Their direction seems to be one of dynamic change rather than steady incremental progress. The weakness here is that without the press release, we don't know the specifics of this dynamic change. Is it growth? Is it a challenge? We can't tell from the 8K form alone. The opportunity for us as investors or observers is that OMNIQ Corp is being transparent about these events. The risk is that the event itself might be negative or might not be as impactful as the company wants us to believe. To get a complete picture, you absolutely must seek out and read the press release attached as Exhibit 99.1. This filing is just the tip of the iceberg for this particular announcement. Alright, that is our breakdown of OMNIQ Corp. Its latest filing. What is your take on the importance of these 8K announcements, and what do you think might be in that press release? Drop your thoughts in the comments if this analysis was valuable. Hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives into corporate documents. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. We have some great discussions happening there. Thanks for watching. See you next time.